Content warning. This is a horror game, and it is not intended for all audiences. Please visit our website, blacktabbygames.com, if you need a full list of content warnings. Slay the Princess contains flickering image effects as well as a parallax effect that on rare occasions has caused motion sickness in players. If either of these cause health issues for you, you can disable them in the game's preferences. Hey there, hi there, ho there, and welcome to Slay the Princess. My name is Captain Blastum, and this is a new choose-your-own-adventure game that's come out recently. I've seen Markiplier playing it. I've seen Markiplier playing it. I saw Markiplier play it. So, I guess we're ready to play it as well. I'm going to go ahead and start recording. I should have been recording that content warning. I'll get an AI to read it. Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have hearts and see them through. There are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. Welcome to Slay the Princess, a new game. Hi, the child and the father. Thank you for the $2 stream tip. Okay, so we're just going to start a new game. Chapter 1. The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods.
He's talking to me.
And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Explore. The end of the world? What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Explore. Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do this? Forget it. I'm not doing this. Have you considered maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Do I get some sort of reward for this? Oh, thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet. I've always wanted to offer monarch. Viva la revolution! Hi, Wesley Rose. Hi, Kayla Robinson. So, as you can see, everybody, this is a choose-your-own-adventure game. I only continue to the cabin. Do I get to communicate?
I'm talking about the end of everything.
Let's get more information.
No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
Okay. But how can a princess locked away in a basement in the world?
Don't linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
The British. Do you have any evidence to back this up?
You're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
I'm getting Stanley Parable vibes. Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going in the world is because she's locked up?
I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
Okay.
Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up.
Okay.
And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation.
Okay.
Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything.
Thanks for being a member for 14 months, Reaper. Hi, Lucas Crawford. Hi, Andrew35.
Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it?
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something.
Oh, dang. I don't know. Sometimes princesses are pretty. Like, who doesn't like a pretty princess? Is all I'm saying. Like, who doesn't like a pretty princess? Look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her, and if she's as bad as you say, maybe she is. Maybe I'll slay her. But I'm not committing to anything until I've had a chance to meet her face to face.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out.
I don't care. What if she's pretty, though? What if she's pretty, though? Narrator seems like a butt, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely gonna be simping Peyton. I'm definitely. And Darkvolt, my favorite Pokemon is Metagross.
Then each and every one of us is doomed. So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
Okay, we're gonna go talk to her now.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Pretty setting, like pretty cabin. Like, who wouldn't want to live here? This is a great cabin.
We're gonna go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
And Reaper, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. So you can't fight the narrator? Who knows? Maybe we can. Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
What? Explore. Take the blade. There's no saying that I need to use it, right? But what if she is evil?
To slay the princess and save the world without it.
What if that was the first bad choice I made? Enter the basement. Oh man, I took the knife.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below.
I know what this guy have his piece, like talk, you know.
The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
Me, Knife Man, Prince Extreme.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Why wouldn't I have a sword? I'm a hero. Why wouldn't I have a sword? Why would I need her knife? Like, what is that? Hey, I think I'm here to kill you. Continue down the stairs.
Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Okay.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Who knows?
Focus on the task at hand.
But she's so pretty!
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
I mean, yes. Okay, yeah, you caught me there. I'm here to slay you.
That isn't a good idea. Just drop the knife, and maybe the two of us can talk things out.
Yeah, we can talk, but I'm keeping the knife.
She's right, we shouldn't. We should just drop the blade.
Huh.
Don't you dare.
Don't you dare. So there's like
It's fine.
3 characters including, not including me, so like 4 influences here.
Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an
I'm such a simp.
unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
That sounds ominous. Let's talk, pretty lady.
To your better judgment, You step forward to speak with the princess face to face,
Mm-hmm.
unarmed.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be fine.
We will be fine. Look at those eyes. Look at those eyes. They're fine. They're fine.
I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her.
Should I move my camera
Just
to the
make sure
bottom?
you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
What? A relationship? Are you coming on to me? I'm here because you're supposed to end the world. There's people out there who think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that?
Don't just tell her that.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
Oh, God.
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Just how long has she been down here?
How long? A millennia? Two
If I'm
millennia?
supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so...
Yeah,
dangerous?
they're not really telling me any of that. I was hoping you'd tell me. No, but I'm sure they have their reasons for keeping that. No, and if I'm being honest, I'm more inclined to trust you. Remain silent. I was hoping you'd tell me. What are you going to do if I let you out of here?
Princess hesitates before responding. She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life.
Huh.
She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
Okay, I'm gonna save it. Okay, that's our first save. Okay. Return.
I don't think I can answer that question in a way you'd find meaningful.
Burn it all.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
That's fair. That's fair. We're doing it.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear.
Okay.
But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Hi, Drago Skull. Hiya, shirt. That was the joke. He asked me English or Spanish, so I stopped moving. See? That was the joke.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust. So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
That is a good question.
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch no less.
Okay. Okay, a relationship. Are you coming on to me?
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
Hi, Dawson Fowler. Thank you for the $10 stream tip. And I'm doing pretty good. Let me just crack my neck real quick. I've been using this heated pad so I can be nice and relaxed for this stream, you know? Yeah, I'm excited. I've heard that this is like a really dark story, kind of like Doki Doki Literature Club. And I really want to experience it, you know? I bet the Game Grumps will eventually play this. How long have you been down here?
Too long.
A number, please.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight
I mean, that's the
answer.
same as you. That's the same as you. How would I? Okay, how would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't... well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Jesus Christ, she's so dark. I love her.
Eyes settle on the edge of the blade.
What?
She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting.
Cut her hand
Right?
off?
She is. I'm sure of it.
What? Hi, Iron Vendetta Fitness. We're playing a visual novel today. What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Really? Don't even get to know your name.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
I'm getting you out of here. I'm going to keep you locked away down here, at least for a bit. We can get to know each other while I decide what to do.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
Yeah.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
Yes. Yes.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help. And if you don't, I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
Bro, you did not just threaten me.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
Okay. I made my choice. I'm locking her in the basement.
I know you think this is a fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here.
Oh well.
It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work. If we just stay here and keep watch, no one has to die.
Yeah.
You're making a mistake.
But what if I'm not, though?
You turn your back to the princess and make your way to the stairs.
It won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to
Yeah,
get out of here.
I thought she needed our help.
But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing.
I don't think she's bluffing either.
Either way, she dropped her mask, didn't she? You can still turn around and finish the job.
Oh, that's a relief. No, we're sticking to the plan. Okay, so I'm going to save on an alternate save slide here. I'm going to go back. And now, no, we're sticking to the plan and
It'll be
locking
the
her down
death
here.
of all of us, but fine. Have it your way.
Okay, we're having it my way.
You
Like the
close
BK
basement door,
Lounge.
locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade.
Okay.
Okay. We can make this work.
Okay, yeah, we can totally make this work.
Settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door.
Well, I want to get to know her,
It's
right?
long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
What?
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out?
What?
It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. But it's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
Okay, I'm saving again. I'm saving again.
She sounds terrifying.
Uh-oh.
She's not the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare. As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of it.
Bro.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it.
Bro.
You don't
know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker. No, it doesn't.
So all of that was just that? You're not really innocent or harmless? You're not even a princess? You're a monster?
I could be innocent and harmless, if I want to be. Teasing me with fresh air and a chance to finally live freely doesn't inspire me to play nice.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall.
What?
You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The
Bro.
ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way. Where is she?
Uh-oh.
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
What?
You try and stumble
Oh,
to your
God.
feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working. It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves.
Wow. God, look at how freaky that
Toes
is.
go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs.
So there's no getting to know her.
You lie. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
No, it doesn't.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
She steps closer.
Dang.
One silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel
Oh,
your
my bad.
organs shutting down one by one.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills.
Oh, dang. Screenshot. That's hot.
What a shame. If you'd only helped me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
I'd say better luck next time. But we both know this is the end, don't we?
Don't we?
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends. I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
That's it? Chapter 2, The Nightmare? Wait, what?
You're on a path in the woods,
Hold up.
and at the end of that path is a...
Should I load the game? Or do I keep playing? I do like the game so far, Dark Vault. Like, am I supposed to keep just playing? Or do I rewind? Vernon's saying keep going. Peyton's saying keep playing. Okay.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay. Okay. Okay, proceed to the cabin. He's going to kill me again?
Again? People don't die twice. You haven't even met the princess, and I hardly think she'd be capable of killing someone as skilled and courageous as yourself. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Shh. What if he hears us?
Voice of the paranoid. Shh, what if he hears us?
That's a very good question, little voice. What if he does hear you?
Uh-oh.
Shit. I think you'll find yourselves very hard-pressed to keep any secrets from me. Not that it matters right now, because like I said, this is the first time we've met. Still, I'd rather not get off on the wrong foot. We've a world to save, after all.
This is awesome. Okay. Explore. Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all this. Why should I listen? Lead to the captain. Turn around and leave.
This is good. I was worried you might fall for his shit again, but this is good. Whatever answers there are to be found, they aren't here, and they definitely aren't there.
Okay.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave?
I'm just going.
Do you even know where you're going?
Why goofy aspect ratio? Yeah. Did you swipe in from shorts, dude? Yes, I definitely know where I'm going. Okay, you're persistent. I'll go to the cabin. I'll slay the princess. Ugh. The only thing that's matters is where I'm not going, the cabin. I am not going to the cabin. Quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
Here's a hypothesis. User prisoner broke the fourth wall and the narrator is a villain. The princess is trying to make you convince the narrator is a villain. Okay.
That's strange.
Bruh.
It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient.
Bruh.
Back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved.
Bro. What? No. Turn around.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you?
We're leaving again.
It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes
Yep,
of the
yep,
situation.
yep, yep,
If you don't
yep,
do your
yep.
job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
That's you, narrator.
But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Wait, something isn't right. Can you still hear me? You're supposed to wind up back
Wait,
at the
what?
cabin again.
He's lying. There's no way this is real. What? He's totally playing a goof on me.
What's going on? Where are we?
Why is everything getting fuzzy? What is happening? What is... Is that hair?
It's finally happened, hasn't it?
Voice of the
We
paranoid.
finally cracked.
We finally cracked! The world around you is unwound. Its physical matter replaced by a textured nothingness. It is quiet. There is a distant rumbling, a sound of many sounds. Undulations pulse louder as something other comes close. Ugh. Feelers probe across the fabric of reality. Extremities find your consciousness and wrap themselves around it. You are no longer alone. Resistance. Fingers drag claws across the glass surface of your soul. Frustration. This vessel is full of you. I need something empty I can crawl inside of. I need something shaped like me. Embrace the thoughts constricting you or wake up. I'm gonna save here. Oh. Embrace the thoughts constricting you. Urgency. You have a story you need to finish. It is the only way for us to escape this place. Force pushing against your will. No, you cannot go back. Not there. Regret. This world is broken beyond repair. We must weave something new. A wagging fever. There's only so much thread in this place. Do not waste it. I am your only salvation. What? Return to your destined path or face the consequences?
You're on a path in the woods.
Real
At the end
Slay
of
the
that
Dragon
path
starts here?
is
What?
A cabin. And
You'll-
in the
I just
basement
got
of
an-
that cabin is a princess.
I just got an achievement called You'll Know It When You See It.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
You can skip previously seen dialogue by hitting tab on your keyboard, or you're here to slay her. If you don't, it'll be the end of the world. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Okay, sweet. Silently can turn around and leave. Okay, silently continue to the cabin.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Hi, Pelabub.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Okay. Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and
I'm gonna show
musty,
complete
and the floor
trust.
and walls are painted in
I'm
a
just gonna
fine
go
layer
the
of
trust
dust.
route.
The only furniture
Like,
of note
I'm
It's a
just gonna
plain
let the
wooden
princess
table.
free. I'm just gonna do
Perched
it.
on that table is a pristine blade.
I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna
The
free the
blade is your
princess.
implement.
Nope, don't need to. Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase
Okay, we've
faintly
already seen
illuminated
this.
by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp.
Okay.
A hint of
We're gonna
rot
free the
filtering
princess,
from the
save the
ancient
princess, save the
wood.
world. Pretty
The
pretty princess
really
that can
lives
kill
here.
me. Just my
Slaying her is
type.
probably doing her a favor. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
What do we do? I'm here to save you.
How many times do I have to tell you how dangerous letting her out of here would be before it
We're
finally
gonna do it.
sinks in?
Do I have a girlfriend? No!
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever.
I'm not that lucky.
Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
Aw.
There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far
Okay,
wall.
that doesn't really... I know she's a demon.
She's beautiful. How could
This is-
someone
it's
like
a
this be
trap,
threat
but
to
I'm-
anyone?
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Okay.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever.
Okay.
I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
Don't do it. If she gets out of those chains, we're all one step closer to the end.
Okay. I'll see what I can do.
You're only making this more difficult.
Don't care. We gotta see it. We gotta see it.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing.
Okay.
Walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
Okay.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
I'm getting a gore warning coming up, so be prepared for that. And if there isn't a key... And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas?
Maybe there's some way to break the chains?
Dot, dot, dot.
Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance.
Bro.
If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free.
Ooh. Hi, Melissa!
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut.
What?
You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
What?
Is someone else here?
What? Right
You
at the
try
door.
but
What?
your shouts and pleas are met with silence.
The narrator
You're here to
exists.
slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
What? Turn to the bottom of the stairs.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
Easier for whom?
I usually start streaming around 7, Ron.
Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
Bro.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely
Bro!
raising her arm to her mouth.
Oh, God!
Tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf. As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you. The clang of bouncing metal.
Dude.
It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
Cut off her hands. Save her from that, at
Or
least.
we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
I'm gonna free her. I'm gonna do it. Save the princess.
Fine.
Didn't even give me the option to slay the princess.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place.
This is so intense.
You cut into her flesh.
Bruh.
The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit.
Nice.
She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't.
What?
She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Bro.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Approach the locked door.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
Whoa, what is with my hand?
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What?
What are you doing?
I can't. I don't have a choice. Slay the princess. Slay the warn her.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
What? Also gnarly nails.
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
You're literally making me attack the demon lady. Resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
No! I don't wanna! She's pretty!
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious
I'm also a
step
monster,
forward.
though. Look at me.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
Is she gonna kill me?
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
What?
Oh no! I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake.
Yeah.
For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
Romeo and Juliet, man, we both died. What's up?
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I'm sorry.
Bro.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
Why do I have such a gnarly hand? Like, literally gnarled.
I'm so sorry.
Bro.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks.
Bro,
It can't just end like
I'll show
this.
you some blood-spattered
right?
cheeks.
Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Bro. Chapter 2, The Damsel.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
We're back.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
It will be the end of the world as we know it. We're gonna save her again. Okay, so proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and
I wonder if
she will
she's
do
still missing
everything
her
in
hand in
power to
chapter
stop
2.
you from slaying her. If only you knew what you did to us, you villain.
Okay, so that was voice of the Smitten, who is the guy I just played.
Excuse me? Forget he said anything.
The voice of the hero.
But he is a villain. He made our beloved brutally take our life last time. He is trying to keep us apart, but he won't be able to withstand the power of our love.
The power of our love!
What are you talking about? I think he just likes to hear the sound of his own voice. Let's try to ignore him. I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
Whoa!
Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
Proceed into the cabin. So I guess I should grab the knife? Should I grab the knife?
The interior
Ooh.
of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine-threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
This is different. They renovated. So... Oh, can I do the mirror?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
But I want to look at myself in the mirror. Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
But no reflection.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Yeah. Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Am I a dragon?
But there was a mirror a second ago. And now it's gone. Pity. We could
So
have
I
a
s-
feather out of place.
am I a
and now
dragon?
We'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
Should I just enter the basement? Yeah, I guess I should just... Okay. Take the blade? Should I take the blade? Should I take the blade, though? One's in chat if I should take the blade. Two's in chats if no. No take? One's in chats. 2, 1. I'm seeing more ones. I'm seeing ones. I'm seeing twos. Seeing 1. I'm seeing 2. Seeing 1. I'm seeing 2. I'm seeing a lot more ones than twos, I think. It seems like it's almost about 50-50, but I'm seeing more ones than twos. So I'm gonna take the
You
blade.
take the blade from the table. I suppose if we're to play the role of dashing knight, we need an equally dashing sword. No, we can defend her from her enemies. Hopefully it doesn't put her on edge. There's no use arguing over motivations right now. It's good that you took the blade. You'll need it to do your job.
Okay, enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks
dang.
open, revealing an intricate stairwell.
What if it's a different girl?
Gold-trimmed
What if it's a
carpet
different
glimmers in the
girl?
light of the torches positioned along the walls.
Like, what if,
The
though?
basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight. But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Okay.
A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I think we're in love.
Love!
Okay, I'm with you that we should be doing whatever we can to save her, but saying we're in love is a bit much, don't you think?
Yeah.
We don't even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this fawning.
Yeah.
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs.
Oh, she is slightly
and lock
different.
eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around
And
her
she
wrist,
does have her hand.
binding her to the far wall. My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment. You know she can't hear you, right? She may not be able to hear my words, but surely
she can hear my spirit.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Wait, what? She remembers?
Did you hear that? She said.
Wait, she said come back, though.
And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it?
But she said come back.
Waiting for you to come back. You've been here before, haven't you?
What? No.
That's right, villain. And you killed us. Well, she killed us.
She did kill us. She did.
Because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty. And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time.
No. Let's just destroy the world over and over again for this pretty girl.
But everything reset. Nothing resets. You're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever. Especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible. Horrible for you, maybe. But we've been given another opportunity to sweep her off her feet.
Look at the boobies!
Like the lady she is.
We'll burn it all for boobs!
Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her? We never saw a world end, and now I'm even more certain that we must chase our heroic and romantic destiny than I've ever been. I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise. Are you listening to him? He's lost it. Don't let him distract you. Just do your job.
No, we're gonna smooch the princess. We're gonna do it. We're gonna smooch the princess. And do I have to cut you out again? I really didn't care for that last time.
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
Bro.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done. What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains.
I mean, maybe we can.
Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with.
What if we
the only one
kissed
who
your
thinks
way
that-
out of the chains? What if we kissed?
She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel. No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
Lay her? I heard lay her. Lay her. What happened after I died? Sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair.
If another version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually.
Wow.
That's because she's perfect.
Shut up, bro.
Do you think she has someone like him telling her what to do?
Oh.
She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
Oh.
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
That's intense. If it's dueling narrators. You killed me last time and it hurt a lot. What happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
Huh. But before we started talking, did the world end? Did you end the world?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Bro.
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips.
Bye, Brawl Star Gamer. I love you.
Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
Honestly, the world sucks. I have no feelings one way or another about the world ending.
At least you're being honest. I can't believe that the fate of
I
the
mean-
entire world has been left in the hands of a nihilist.
If it ends, it ends.
The princess shifts in uncomfortable confusion.
Me too. I don't care.
She wasn't confused for long. If she doesn't care, then clearly she didn't end the world. It would take a great desire for
This is
evil
so
to do
weird.
something so inconceivable, and our dearest has not an ounce of cruelty within her. All is well, and it's high time we rescued our beloved.
Rescue the princess.
No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her?
I mean,
Yes. Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain
in
tight
Titanic depths.
and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought. You wouldn't.
I would.
I would.
I would.
I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
Yeah.
You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed.
That's cute, though.
I can't believe it. But I guess I have to. I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
Jeez, man.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yay! She's so cute.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace.
Yay!
Are you sure you want to do this? Just one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade is buried in her back, and everyone out there is saved.
She's so cute, though.
Is that a threat? You know what we'll do if you try it. You're going to regret this.
What do we do now?
Ooh, let's kiss. We leave, and we have our whole lives to figure out what we want to do next.
Sounds perfect.
Why did the music change?
As the princess
Oh.
takes your hand in hers, you let your blade tumble uselessly to the floor, and with it tumbles the last hope for the entire world. We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending.
Yay!
I like to think that you do, actually.
I mean, who knows?
Look, I have
Sometimes
my
you find a
doubts,
girl
but
and
the
it's just
choice
like,
has
burn
been
it all.
made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with.
Love will prevail!
You and the princess walk up the stairs hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you.
She's so
She
cute.
doesn't have to be so happy about
Boobies.
this. And what happens after we walk up the stairs?
World ends.
Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks. That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able
There's
to
a window.
leave.
Oh no! Did someone
There's
lock
a
us in
window.
here? That's not fair.
Wait, my
We're
hand
supposed to
changed?
leave now.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love.
How did my hand change?
Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her. Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known. Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice.
I mean, I kinda gotta, cause
I'm
it's
just along
right.
for the ride at this point.
I think I've got this. I think we can open it if we try together.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Teamwork! The left hand is normal, the right one is like a claw.
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door together.
Yeah.
And the lock clicks and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me? I told you our love was insurmountable.
So my right hand is a lizard hand.
You and the princess make your way upstairs. Her freedom and the world's ruin are just a few moments away. If you don't mind, I'm going to fix myself a drink before you ruin everything. If I'm about to see the end of the world, I'd rather not see it sober.
She's so cute though.
That's the way out. We're going to leave together, just like you wanted.
Yeah.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin. And then you step outside.
Yay! She's so cute.
A happy ending at last.
She's so cute.
We did it. What should we do now?
Wait, no. 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 No.
Where did everything go? Where did he go? Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's eyes.
But she's probably about to disappear.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
What?
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them
Our
all and
feathers?
Weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
What? No. Get your hands off my woman! Oh, no! But you don't get the chance to make that jacket. Something has taken her away, and it's left something else in its place.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we'd even go about looking for her. The narrator's gone. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror.
Something dreadful about it. I don't think you should. Yes, I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right?
I sure hope that we can see what we look like. The narrator is
Yes.
gone.
Does that mean the world ended? A villain vanquished.
Approach
I'm
the
begging
mirror.
you, don't do this.
Ignore him. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. The body, it's you. What am I? Like an what am I? I had wings. You are alone in that place that is empty. It is quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her. You recognize the presence inhabiting the shell. It is the entity that dwells in the spaces between.
Something returns to the long quiet. It has surrendered its path of annihilation and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Give me back my lady! The gift. Let her out of there.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone.
What?
There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me.
Bro.
I promise that it doesn't hurt.
You're that thing I met in the space outside of the woods, aren't you? I thought that was a dream.
Vague recollections, empty tunnels without a mouth. I am sorry if I frightened you.
The gift of a fragile
Yes.
vessel.
Nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own.
My God.
This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart.
What?
Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known.
So this one's talking directly to me.
The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Destroy your body. Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what's trapped me in
I
here?
have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
She's saying I'm her whole world, bro? What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
Oh, solitary lights.
Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
What do you think I am?
I think that you are like me.
Oh my.
We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
But were you always the princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Yes. What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them.
What?
There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to.
I would never want to forget.
Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole. And perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Should we just full hog always romance the princess no matter what? Sorry. Itchy. What if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now.
How much will I forget?
Everything, until we meet again.
Bro. I'm not going back. Okay, I'm gonna save that. And I'm gonna do I'm not going back.
If you need time, then I'll wait with you.
Wait forever.
You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone.
Okay.
I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished. What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping? If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern
This is actually
repeating
beautiful.
itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage. You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
I think there was actually a reference to save boxes because it said whenever you take pictures of us and put it in a box, that's what you do whenever you do this. That's literally what you're doing. So this is meta commentary. What? The game just crashed. What? The game just crashed. Is that part of it? Is that part of it?
You have returned to me. Though you were gone mere moments, I never left your side.
What? Attempt to outweight your destiny. Aren't you scared? Okay, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
Of course I will.
You won't.
Everything goes dark and you die. The hero and the princess. I think...
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
I think we got it. I think we should save. And we should call it right here. And I definitely want to return to this. I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. But I think we should set aside like 3 hours one day just to like play a bunch of this. This is one I could totally see compiling into like a mega video. I love you all from the bottom of my heart. I'm a big fan of you guys. I love you.